What's up, y'all? We back at it, man. I know it's been a while since I talked about this series, but we got to talk about the latest episode of My Hero Academia Vigilantes, episode 6. Man, as you see right here, you got Stain. We get introduced to Stain before he becomes Stain. I know I said his name a lot, but damn it, this dude is like Punisher, but without the guns, man. I mean, this dude is extreme. If you were a villain, he was coming after you, man, and he was gonna cut you down in the most ruthless way. And I gotta say, man, I'm impressed, man. I really liked his outfit. His outfit cold. You can't say that outfit ain't dope as hell, man. And then how they showed it throughout the episode. There were moments where it glowed. Like, yo, Stain outfit was just insane in this episode. I just gotta be real with you, man. Like, he should have stayed with this outfit, but I get why he changed his outfit. But you have it where he's trying to finish off your boy Saga, I believe his name is, who was the guy who bullied our main character at the beginning of the series. You had it where in this episode, Stain, if you was a villain, he was going after you. Koichi jumped in the way to save your boy Saga, and then that's when your boy Stain, he seen Koichi as an ally, but when Koichi jumped in the way, he was like, yo, I guess I gotta take you out as well. And then you have this amazing moment when Knuckle Buster shows up and you have him about to face off against Stain. And Stain wasn't going by that name. I can't remember what his name actually is at this moment. I can't remember. Please forgive me for that. But you have this battle between the two of them where Knuckle Buster tells Stain, like, yo, if you cross this line, bruh, that means you want to throw hands, and we gonna do just that. And Stain is looking at him like, yo, this dude got the upper hand if I go cross that line. But I can't not, try to take down this villain. I'm gonna have to do it. Knuckle Buster says, like, yo, this man has two personalities. The person he is where he puts on the suit, and the person he is when he isn't wearing the suit. A person like that will never have true conviction. And because he said that, it led to Stain becoming Stain, and it was an epic moment, man. I'm sorry, yo. I really thought this moment was crazy, yo. But just having them two clash, like Stain, look at this joke, man. Stain going like, yo, nah, it's all or nothing, man. I will cut down that villain, and you won't stop me, Knuckle Buster. So he is aware of how talented Knuckle Buster is. And when it comes to Knuckle Buster, the fact that this dude is quirkless and he's doing all of this, I feel like when you think about the original My Hero series, remember when, and of course all my perspective changed as the series went on, but remember how at the beginning of the series, Deku asks All Might, do you think a person without a quirk can still be a hero? And All Might said, I'm afraid not, kid, but there's other professions you can do, like being a law officer or something like that. But when you see what Knuckle Buster is capable of doing, and he's just a regular human, that right there lets you know that even without a quirk, you can still be a hero, man. I don't know why. I really loved this episode and just how much it just dived into the original My Hero Academia source. But like, you just have this moment right here where you see that Stain, he idolized All Might, and he was like, yo, sometimes you got to do whatever it takes to be a hero. You got to cross that line. And then you have it where Knuckle Buster does the same thing. He crosses that line and hit Stain. Like, he made it seem as if he wouldn't cross the line, but he does it to actually bust your boy Stain in the face. And I thought this was such a crazy moment where it showcased that Knuckle Buster is a true hero because he did cross the line in order to save someone. And it was epic, man. I'm sorry, this was epic as hell. Now, I might be the only one who feel like it, but first of all, Vigilante is ruthless. Vigilante series is ruthless as hell, like compared to the regular My Hero. But I just think this episode is something that a lot of people need to be talking about. A lot of people that are fans of Stain should go check this episode out just because how amazing it is. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like Stain, he is my favorite villain in the whole series. Don't get me wrong. He got some close contenders like Dabi, Shigaraki towards the end of the series. Like, he got some close contenders, but Stain, like how how he believed that the world needed to be purged from false heroes, and how this episode of Vigilantes is him choosing that path, like him realizing he doesn't have the conviction necessary to prove that he, you know what I'm saying, he is who he say he is. So you have it where he even goes as far as to, like, this man goes and cuts his own nose off. Like, I didn't know that's how Stain lost his nose. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking Stain got in some type of fight, you know, brawling it out, and you know, he succumbed to some type of injury. I didn't know this was his way of proving his own conviction by slicing off his nose. And you just got this real dark moment right here of this man panting after he just cut off his own nose. Like, the fact that they took the time to actually do this in Vigilante, like, yo, this was a brutal moment, not just for the episode, but just in My Hero Academia as a whole. Like, there were, in the original series, there were brutal moments, but for the most part, they were kind of like off-panel scenes where it was left to the viewer's imagination. But the fact that they actually showed this right here, man, like him actually sawing off his own nose, like, that's crazy, yo. They did their damn thing with this episode. And then as he's walking away, the blood running down his face from, you know, what he just did, him just cutting his nose off, the blood running down his face, and he's saying to himself, like, yo, my blood will paint a path or create a path for those who will follow. And it's crazy to think, when you look at the original My Hero Academia series, when Stain first got introduced and he got captured, how many villains started to follow his path, you know what I'm saying? And this is when he first said, like, yo, the world needs to be purged of false heroes. So he was considering, I don't know if he was referring to Knuckle Duster. I don't know, is it Knuckle Duster? I don't know if he was referring to him or your boy Crawler, far as who he was considering to be a false hero. I think it was more so the Crawler he was referring to. But just this whole panel, or this whole scene, was just, it was amazing, man. I gotta say, they did an outstanding job when it comes to this episode, and him walking off dripping the blood everywhere. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of other great stuff happened in this episode, but I feel like the stuff with Stain really took the show, man. Like, this was beautiful. Shout out to everyone who worked on this episode, man. Vigilante really delivered with this week's episode. And if you guys want me to continue to cover this on the channel, just let me know by either saying it in the comment section or thumbing up the video, because I haven't been keeping up with it. In fact, I just binge watched the past 3 episodes to get to this right here, and I was like, yo, damn, why do I keep forgetting about this? Why am I keep forgetting that this comes out on Mondays? I don't know why. On Mondays, I never think about it. But man, I need to start making a reminder in my phone, because this episode was just beautiful. Beautiful all around. Not only that, I love the fact that it comes out in sub and dub, where I could be like cooking and stuff while watching it at the same time. But let me know your thoughts on this one down below. And if you like this video, thumb it up. Please subscribe. Hit the bell for all notifications. And I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.